So kind of to kick this off, I guess, who's Cirrus? The general background so people understand who's Cirrus, what the history is, and what brought us where we are today.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, we are a marketing technology company. We, solely have a vision to build the absolute best marketing tools at a price point that is reasonable while delivering premium services and hardware. That is a very key aspect of what we do. We don't do anything cheaply. We don't buy anything cheaply. We don't make anything cheaply. It has to be the best, so it can service the customer the best. So, we're getting close to 9-10 years old as a company. We, our founder Dave Racina, who's our CEO and is the product visionary. So we have a leader who has his hands deep into how we develop, what we develop. I mean, it's amazing granularity he has into our our product, and is ultimately helping us understand how we build and what we need to build next. And it's pretty cool to have a leader that isn't pushing numbers around, but is actively part of making our stuff better, which is really cool. And when you have that from the top down, it definitely instills a culture of creativity and a level of innovation. I think we bring a lot differently than everybody else. But we, Dave came into this market and looked at it in a lens that, wow, there's a lot of deficiencies that exist. These things are really big and heavy. They take 4 to 6 weeks to get to someone's front door. They got a lot of moving parts that make them expensive to make. And the reliability isn't the best because there is a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of parts in general that have to be all interconnected. And also at that time when we started, there was no cloud software. It didn't exist. And everything was tethered to a computer. And we're called Cirrus actually because after the cloud. And that was like one of the things, like, well, we can fix that. This is 2012. How is there not a cloud platform for LED displays? And no one took the lead on that. Well, let's name our company after that. And we, developed the very first cloud platform, like a true web app cloud platform for the market. We were the pioneers to do that. And, everyone said we were crazy, but then everyone else followed suit.
Right.
We looked at very specifically what are the deficiencies. We can't just come in here and be another, another manufacturer that does it the same way. We looked at it, well, how can we provide better value while solving all the pain points that exist? So, turnaround time. Well, let's patent a modular product that we can actually build a lot of and stock and ship out the next day. Our lead time is 24 hours. Okay, great. Checkbox number one. Let's build a cloud system that you can actually manipulate your sign from a beach in Hawaii while you're on vacation. Great.
Right.
How do you build a premium display at a mid-market price point? Well, let's make it solid state. Let's simplify the engineering of it. Let's leverage modern engineering techniques, so we don't need to buy as many components to build the displays. Thus, making it less expensive to actually manufacture. And we made another distinct decision 3 years ago to then, all right, because we always engineered our stuff, kind of like Apple engineered in the US but manufactured in Asia, where we made a very important decision, like we don't want to do that anymore. We want control over the process. We want to leverage even more technology to help this make the product even better, but that had to be on our own terms and our own control. So, 3 years ago, we decided to actually manufacture this product ourselves, and we could leverage every advanced, engineering practice available, every advanced, assembly practice available, and even, develop some proprietary stuff in between that. But this was all in an effort to build the best product possible that will help end users make money. And we also, made a very specific conscious decision, I think close to 3 years ago now as well, and we spun up manufacturing. We are only going to sell a high resolution display because no one wants to buy a $20,000 16 or 19 millimeter that in 2020 can't really do that much with it. And electronic text was novel 20 years ago. Clip art, boards were novel a decade ago. Yet that still seems to what people, purchase because they are expensive. They're not, it's not like buying a TV. These are much different types of technology. So I digress. When we made the conscious decision to move manufacturing here to the U.S., we also made the decision to deal only in high resolution displays, and we got rid of our entire product line and made a singular product in the 9mm display that could effectively deliver creative content that make sure when someone's driving down the street, they're going to look at your sign. At the end of the day, marketing's all about emotional connections to something, right? And if you can't deliver a picture or an image or video, whatever that needs to be, you're buying a brick. You're wasting money, in that investment. So, and now we have a 6mm and a 4mm, and we'll have an interior ultra high res coming shortly as well. But we, all the manufacturing coolness and iteration and everything we've done is just really all in an effort to deliver a high resolution display that we call a digital canvas that helps end users paint whatever story or picture or story they want to tell to help them make money. And that's the sole DNA of what we try to do here at Cirrus.